Okay, well, did that unlock a new support conversation? Nope, that did not unlock a new support conversation. We'll feed the dragon really quickly is what we do. We have 99 beans, so here you go, eat up and stuff. We have a lot more support conversations to get through, so like buckle up and hold on to your butts because we got a lot of reading to get through, as we do in this game. We have a lot more reading to get through. I swear, like freaking, at this point, like half of my Fire Emblem Fates playthrough episodes are basically just like reading time with Harmonia. Is what it's come to. Alright, let's get to the size of supports. Oh, time to be like super edgy and stuff. Hello, Mortis. Beans indeed. Whelp. Did I already say hello earlier? I don't remember if you freaking stopped it earlier in this exact stream. Now I gotta scroll up. You did freaking way earlier in this stream. I'm losing my mind. Rinka. Hey, Saizo. I came to apologize. I was letting my frustration get to me. Once I'd calmed down, I saw that putting your troops' lives first is the right choice. Yeah? If Lord Ryoma had been there, I'm sure he would have done the same. It's alright. I wasn't taking it personally. I'm a warrior, so I know how you felt. I get lost in the heat of battle sometimes, too. Victory can be a real rush. Really? That's surprising. Oh yeah, I used to charge in alone like an idiot and take a beating for my trouble. I was getting earful from the chief over it. So you're saying I'm no better than you were back then? That's not what I meant. It's just that you have to think about what your goals are. Maybe sometimes it's worth losing people. It really depends. That's what I meant by learning to read a situation. So that's the way of the Flame Tribe. It's a valuable lesson. I thought so too when I finally learned it. Okay, well, and then Saizo and Hana. Oh, I found him! Saizo! Hana, I have perfect hearing. You don't have to yell so loud. So, that thing you gave me the other day, the special food that you always carry, can I have another? What? You actually like that? I mentioned that we only carry that around because it's compact and filling, right? In terms of taste, it's probably one of the worst things I've eaten. Really? But it's so soft and flavorful and I absolutely love it. It's chewy like mochi and perhaps a hint of fish? The recipe does use pounded rice and a little flaked fish. We really don't try at all to make it tasty. I think it tastes pretty good. No one has ever spoken those words about this food. I think you just have strange taste buds. I'm gonna see how the others like it. I don't think that is wise. Why not? I think they'll actually be angry that you've kept this treat for yourself. So can I have another one, please? Please? Fine, okay. This is my very last one. Alright, thanks so much. I'll pay you back somehow, Saizo. Oof. I do not know what to make of that woman. Well, on the topic of scarves there, Lancer, if you had Natsu's scarf from Fairy Tail, a show I've never seen before, I'd wear it regardless of the fact that it makes you look like a hipster. I mean, again, if I ever get, like, more scarves, can definitely see myself, like, switching around between, like, multiple different scarves and yada yada. Alright, let's see here. Brother, do you have a moment? Hello, Kaze. What is it? For many years now, you have been working tirelessly to avenge your father's death. May I ask you about it? What? Well, of course I understand why you would want to kill the man who murdered our father, but you've been consumed by it. I was wondering if there might be more to it. I don't know what you're talking about. Is there something besides avenging father? Besides protecting Lord Ryoma? You have so much bloodlust. You don't fight our foes as much as slaughter them. What could cause my brother to mercilessly cut people down like a man possessed? It's nice of you to be concerned. You're a good brother, Kaze. It does seem like vengeance and Lord Ryoma are all that I have. But as you say, there might be something else fueling my anger. Fortnite. As I thought. But it's nothing you need to worry about. Just forget about it. Goodbye. Saizo. Well. But yeah, what a woman always asking for treats, Anima. Also, why does Swimmy Weberman Jaggerman Jensen have a crow beast mask over his ninja mask? Wait, he has a freaking another mask over his ninja mask? What you mean? My dog crow mask? It looks sick. Yo, it's hip with the kids. Freaking don't judge. Who's there? Show yourself. I'm impressed, Lady Hiroka. For all my stealth, you detected me almost immediately. I thought it might be you. You have a very distinctive presence. I could say the same for you, Lady Hiroka. Oh, well, we've known each other so long, and you've never changed in all that time. So, what's got you skulking around at this hour? Ryoma entrusted me with a secret letter. I have special instructions to deliver it to you at the specific time. It reads... It's free real estate. Wait, I have sound effects. Do I have I do.
It's free real estate.
I do have the freaking, it's free real estate. I have a bunch of other things as well. The letter could always read.
No breathing.
Is what it could read. I don't know. Ryoma sent this. What's it about? I don't know. It's not my place to read his mail. Alright, I'll give it a look then. What the? Okay. I guess no breathing. Thanks for delivering this letter. You've done well, Saizo. Thank you. I must return to my master now. So soon? Aren't you curious about what was in the letter? No. My part in this is done. Farewell, Lady Hinoka. I want to know what was in the letter. Was it no breathing? What was it? Saizo, are you there? Also, Adva dropping 200 bits with...
Woo, free real estate.
Woo, free real estate! My, oh my. I appreciate the 200 bits there, Anima. I'm glad to see that you're hyped about free real estate. My, oh my. I'm never far, my lord. How may I be of service to you? There's a question I would put to you. Ask away, my lord. You were raised from a young age to take the mantle of Saizo, right? Yes. Have you ever had second thoughts on the subject? Never. No hesitation, I see. Why do you ask? I was merely curious. If it never crossed your mind, very well. That will be all, Saizo. I'm sorry to have summoned you for so little. Yes, my lord. Well, the letter said if I have to hear about your jam, your sandwich, or the jam in your sandwich, if I hear about any of it, I shall give them to the ducks. What is this a reference to? I straight up don't know. I shall give it to the ducks. My, oh my. Okay, I know that one of my freaking... is that a Michael Rosen thing? I know that there was a freaking meme that I have somewhere for Fire Emblem 3 Houses that was just like, oh, what are the 3 house leaders' view on like the Church of Saros, or what advice do they have to offer? And Edelgard is just all about, oh, take down the Church of Saros, yada yada. Dimitri's just like, oh, freaking kill Edelgard and all that stuff. And then there's Claude that's like, the church doesn't want you to know this, but you can actually take the ducks at the park. They're free. I have like 300 ducks at home or something like that. Like, that was a freaking, you know, I forget where the original quote came from that somebody pasted like Claude's face over, but it still cracked me up anyway, you know? So, there's that. Kaze, I'm so embarrassed about the other day. Can't believe I cried like that. Don't apologize, milady. Your tears showed how deeply you must care for your Nana. I have so many happy memories playing with my Nana in Hashido. Anyway, I'm fine now. Please, swear to me that you will forget that it ever happened. Milady, I'm afraid I cannot swear to that. An accurate depiction of 3 houses. Another one of my favorite memes I have about, like, the house leaders is freaking this one where it's like, oh, how would the 3 house leaders solve the homeless problem? And Claude was give them houses, and Edelgard's was destroy the Church of Saros. And no, it was freaking kill them is what it was. And then Dimitri's was kill Edelgard, or I think, if I recall. I need to freaking remember back to how my freaking memes were formatted. What? The image of you crying, clutching at my sleeve, will be burned in my memory forever. I could not forget even if I tried. Kaze, that is not fair. Don't taunt me like that. At least promise not to tell anyone. I guess you'll have to be extra nice to me in order to keep my silence. Here, if it will make you feel better, I shall renew my vow of service to you. Fine then, if you insist. Milady, I swear to always protect you and your Nana, even if it should cost me my life. Goodness, Kaze, that's very chivalrous of you. I've really come to rely on you. Should you ever need anything, I will be at the ready, awaiting your command. I know that there's like a lot. Okay, because I post a meme every time I go live with whatever game, I always post a meme in the Discord server with like my going live notification. I wound up amassing a lot of freaking Fire Emblem 3 houses. I have a lot of freaking ones for Fire Emblem Fates. I'll bet you once we start a Conquest playthrough, I probably have enough freaking Takumi Norian scum memes to freaking be able to post a new original one every single time I go live with the Conquest route. And that's gonna be my goal for the Conquest route when streaming this game. But with Fire Emblem 3 houses, especially with like me taking the long breaks from that I did, like there's a lot of like really good 3 houses memes that I have that I don't think I ever got to use, unfortunately. Edelgard, I'm going to overthrow the government. Dimitri, I'm going to kill Edelgard. Claude, I'm gonna go store beef powder. Sounds about right. But there are a lot of ones that I freaking really like. This, I think this is one that I actually did get the chance to post. This is gotta be like one of my favorite freaking 3 houses memes right there. Like, When I first found that one, it freaking cracked me up like crazy. What other ones do we have here? There's a lot of ones that I have in my memes folder that I wasn't sure if I ever even wanted to post or not. Such as... I never posted this one, and I don't know if I ever freaking would want to post that one. Because, well, you know. Well, there's that. I don't think I ever posted this one. Is it gonna... There's a lot of ones that I never even got to... that I got to post. But, I mean, there's ones like that freaking Sylvain one that I wasn't sure if, you know, it's something that I ever should. Same with this one. This is another one I wasn't sure if I should ever freaking post when going live with Three Houses. Because, well, you know. Well, you know. There's also ones that I do think just are really good, but I don't think I ever got the chance to post. If I ever continue my Three Houses playthrough, I'm sure I'd get the chance to post them. This one's really good. I like this one. I am the goddess. What are, like, some older ones that I never got the chance to share, anyway? What are some of these older ones, anyway? Because I have, like, about 250 freaking Three Houses memes here, is the thing. I have a whole lot of them. And some of them are so good, you know? Some of them are really good, to say the least. This one I think I did get the chance to share sometime during my Blue Lions playthrough. I think this is one of my favorite Three Houses memes. Sometimes you just need two men, Dimitri to do. We are two men, we're burly, we'll do what you want. Yes, our bodies are strong, but our friendship is stronger. We have been friends for over 9 years. Of course, there have been ups and downs, but we always come to terms with our differences because friendship like this comes once in a lifetime. By hiring us, you will receive not just the strength of our bodies, but the strength of our emotional bond as well. Hire us. I do wonder what the original poster on this thing was. I do genuinely wonder. My oh my. What are, like, some other thingamabobs that we have here? I have a lot of, like, clawed upside down ones. Saw Goldcrow use the two men meme for his Three Houses playthrough. It's so good, isn't it? It's so great. What are other ones that I never even freaking got to use? I think I used this one at some point during my Three Houses playthrough, which was really good. Are there any other ones that I know for sure that I never got to share? I don't know if I ever posted this one. Stress of my complete isolation has caused me to go into a depression. Depression, isn't that just a fancy word for feeling bummed out? Felix, you ignorant slut. I have a few two-parter ones. Like somebody made an edit of the that thing. Whoever made that freaking is great. Yeah, there's a lot of ones that I don't know if I ever got to use that reference like a lot of different memes out there, to say the least. Did I ever share this one? I don't know if I did or not. That's probably enough Three Houses memes for now. I have a lot of the freaking photo viewer thing open, so I'm just gonna kill it with Task Manager instead of clicking X all the time. You saw that one? That was probably one of the ones that I shared at some point. Where's the photos? There it is, photos. We're just gonna Task Manager kill it, is what we're gonna do. Imagine if I accidentally Task Manager killed the game. So, I thought that one was pretty good. But, okay, so let's see here. Well, Luigi, who's there? Wario? Sure, it's just me, Wario. Lady Wario, now you're attacking me in my sleep, seriously? This is not what you're thinking. It's not. How do you know what I'm thinking? Now you can read minds too, Wario? Oh, what is that? A creature of some sort? You can stop shaking. The monster no longer poses a threat. He'll fade soon. Did you kill that thing? Yes, I was taking my usual evening stroll when I saw it slip into your tent. The monster was about to attack you while you slept. I slayed it at once. Oh, I had no idea. I'm really sorry I jumped down your throat like that. What? I've never seen that term before. Like, I've seen, like, jumping to conclusions or jumped at you like that. I've never seen jump down your throat. There's no need to apologize, Waluigi. People misunderstand me all the time. But they always misunderstand you even more because you're still not in Smash. Quite used to it by now. Lady Wario, wait! Did you post that in the memes folder on Discord once? I could well have. I could well have done so. You know, there's a lot of ones coming up for Fire Emblem Fates here that I look very much forward to sharing. Like, hold on, whoa, wait here. Because I have about 100 something Fates ones, like in preparation, that I just gathered over the course of like a very long time in preparation for, you know, the day to come that I started my Fates playthrough. There's a lot of ones that are, you know, oldies but goodies, such as, do you even lift Oni-chan? I think it's probably one of my favorites, I would say. Hold on, what other stuff do I have here? If I share them freaking early in this, then whatever, who cares? What other thingamabobs do we have here? I mean, there's a lot of, like, very specific ones that I have that really cracked me up. There's a lot of oddly specific ones like this that I think are pretty good. I have a lot of freaking Takumi ones. So, there's that. I think one of my favorite ones here is comparing like this Pokemon model to Saizo and saying puberty hits Saizo like a train. I think is one of my favorite stupid thingamabobs. Oh, there's some that I have here that would give spoilers for the rest of this playthrough, so I won't share some of these. I have a lot of really creative Nori and Scum ones, such as I have a lot of Nori and Scum memes. I think that one's one of my favorite ones. I have a lot of Ryoma being a lobster memes. I think this is one of my favorites. Watch this man propose to his girlfriend dressed as a lobster. That's gotta be one of the best ones. There's a lot of Nori and Scum ones that I have on my computer. I think here's another one of my favorites. You abandoned your family and Hoshido. Now pay for your betrayal. Yeah, I have a lot of Nori and Scum ones around on my computer here. I have a lot of things. I have a lot of things, to say the least, in my freaking folder for this game. Okay, task manager killing photos again. So there's that. Yeah, that meme comes from the fact that Sakura has a higher strength growth than Rinka. Wait, what? Let me look at my spreadsheet. Wait. My spreadsheet here. Sakura, 30% strength growth. Rinka, 25! What? Sakura has a higher strength growth than Rinka? What? Oh yeah, Hato, I came to apologize for the other day. I'm afraid I wasn't being very friendly. That's okay. I figured out why you didn't want to talk. You were thrown off by my Sonic fanfiction, weren't you? Just because he moved around a lot doesn't mean you liked him, am I right? It wasn't the moving that bothered me. It's just, those times were hard. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring up bad memories. But you can make all kinds of new good memories if you play Sonic Unleashed with me. But can't you think of at least one good thing that happened to you back then? Well, I did see some beautiful sights. I can't stop laughing at like stuff that comes up and stuff. Hello again, Hogs. Well, I did see some beautiful sights. I'll never forget the night sky in Nor and the constant flashbangs. From the castle, you could see all the way across the kingdom. There were hundreds of tiny lights, as if the stars had settled down on Earth. Wow, that's cool, but I sure don't care. Wow, that sounds so pretty. That's one of the Sonic memes I have in my folder in case I ever play a Sonic game. I remember passing by a little seaside town at dawn. The view was breathtaking. The sun was just rising over the horizon, and there were fishing boats everywhere. They looked like they were sailing across a watercolor painting. It was so beautiful. Oh, I can see it all now. I can see that little blue hedgehog going across. You're really good at this. I almost feel like I was there. Oh yeah, isn't Sonic the Hedgehog the second movie being filmed now, I believe? Makes me so happy to know that there are so many incredible places out there to see. Glad my stories could be a source of joy for someone. I'll tell you some more later. Yeah, I can't wait. Generally, I don't like Sonic. But I watched a Sonic movie, and it was actually pretty alrighty, honestly, all things considered. I actually quite enjoyed it. Like, it's not perfect by any means, but it was enjoyable, and I was very surprised. Like, and it's a perfect example of, like, video game movies don't necessarily have to be bad. So, honestly, I'm very curious to see what happens about the second movie, even though I really don't like Sonic at all, really. I did think that you know, turned out well, that one thing. I could see myself streaming, like, some Sonic games on this channel as a joke one day, like Sonic 06 or something like that. I could see that happening one day, potentially. But, you know, but how am I? I'm doing pretty alright, Hawks. Just, you know, had some foods before starting the stream. Had some tacos. They were pretty nice. We got to joking about a bunch of comment situations. We started joking about, like, memes and stuff just now. It's been interesting. Yeah, so freaking Oni, who's extremely buff, 25%. Small caster girl, 30%. Fate's logic. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Tsubaki, yeah, I was curious. Do you still go around telling people that you're perfect? What's that supposed to mean? And even if I do, it's not like it's a lie. You stream Sonic 06 and I slap you. I could see myself doing it for a charity event or something like that. Or like either Sonic 06 or Sonic Boom. I don't own either of those games. I have to like order them or something. But I could definitely see myself, unless 06 is available on PC, in which case I wouldn't have to like specially order it or anything like that. But Sonic Boom I'd have to order if I ever did that, because also very positive. Azura has the same strength growth as Chrom. I don't know what Chrom's strength growth is, but Azura's, if I look at my spreadsheet here, is apparently, if it loads, my spreadsheets are hella laggy because of everything there, 50% in strength, which is a pretty high strength growth. What the heck? Is that a typo in my spreadsheet? Or is that literally just what her strength growth is? Whatever. Do you really think you're 100% without any faults at all? Anna, if you're trying to say something, just say it instead of dancing around it. Remember it being 60, actually? I'm looking this up. Growth rates. Fire Emblem Fates. I already have a page for the class growth rates open, so let's go to characters. Growth rates. Let's see here. Azura. Yeah, it's 50% strength, apparently. Apparently, it's a 50 in strength, it would seem. Okay, then, if you're perfect, why is it that you fell off your mount when first we met? You did it right in front of me and Lady Sakura. It was actually pretty hilarious. I didn't know it was possible to fly that far from a stationary horse. Why is it that you always bring this up? Can't you just let it rest? Never. I'll remember that for the rest of my life. Unless you go out there and tell everyone in the army about it. What is this about? Why are you attacking me out of the blue? Because, Tsubaki, every day I hear the same things from people. Oh, you get to work with that handsome Tsubaki. You're so lucky. He's just so perfect and has no faults at all, and you get to be near him. I bet it's hard to shine with that perfection so close. They say this right to my face. I didn't realize people were actually talking that way. I'm so happy to hear that they're praising me. It's not about that at all. Think about how I feel. I don't speak up, and it feels like I'm lying to everyone. Someone who falls off a mountain that isn't even moving isn't perfect. Are you mad? Are you mad, bruh? You want to throw hands? Don't you have anything to say to prove me wrong? I'm sure Sakura holds the same opinion as I do. It's just polite to say it. Hana, you always ignore the honorific. You must refer to our liege as Lady Sakura. Really? Your best comeback is to change the subject? Are you admitting that everything I said about you is true then? Wow, this looks like interactions in the comment section of my freaking Pokemon video essay. Like, sometimes I scroll through out of curiosity of like what people are saying to each other, and I see some of these like comment chains like just back and forth endlessly until like the end of time on that video of mine between like two strangers, and this is how they talk with one another. No, Hana, I'm not. I don't think somebody who is rude to a fellow retainer is worthy of Lady Sakura. Oh, that's it. We have to have a battle to see which of us is more worthy. Go, Squirtle! Sounds good to me. Someone as perfect as myself can't possibly lose. Murgurgur, I'll show you. Welp, so that's not equal to Crom since last you checked Crom had 60. Gotcha. Remember someone saying that her strength is equal to Amiibo Ike though. Huh. Welp. Alright, this looks like a good spot. Nobody will miss this particular tree. Come on, Hana, gather your energy and... Yachu! Bitey! Ah! What was that? Trees shouldn't scream. Oh, that was close. Now, I wonder why that tree just fell down all by itself. Sama, what are you doing out here? Are you okay? Busta Wolf! That tree didn't hit you when it fell, did it? No, but if it had been any closer, you could have carried me back to the camp in a satchel. What were you doing cutting down trees anyway? Thinking of a career change? No, of course not. I'm just training. You know how people usually spar with wooden swords? Well, sometimes that just doesn't cut it, no pun intended. Anyway, sometimes I come out here to train with a real blade. I see. You need the feel of deadly steel in your hands from time to time. Huh, well, yeah, I suppose. But that's kind of a dramatic way to put it. I just think you should practice with the weapon you're going to use in battle. Of course. Anyway, I'm very impressed that you could cut through a tree like that. You could have literally killed me. Oh. Right? I said I was sorry, didn't I? Well. So our dancer has a strength growth equal to Ike, who in this game uses his Radiant Dawn design, where he's like one giant bicep. Yeah, so there's that. Oh yeah, when it comes to using amiibo stuff, I might do that. There is a way to do it from Citra, but new 3DS models do support like tapping amiibos to them, and I do have, you know, amiibos that I can tap. And by amiibos that I can tap, I mean NFC tags with amiibo data on them that have little sticky notes that say what amiibo they're set to. So they work just the exact same as amiibos anyway. And I wouldn't mind doing it on my actual 3DS, but it seems like, you know how I said that I hoped that my new 3DS was out of town and such, and I just had like my regular 3DS until then? Well, it seems like my new 3DS might not be out of town. Meaning, it's somewhere around here, and I don't know where, and I might have to freaking, you know, turn this entire office inside out to figure out where the heck I put my new freaking 3DS XL, and, you know, it's rather irksome that I don't know at all where this thing is. It's not under my freaking German gummies, is it? Hold on a hot second. No, it's not under there. By the way, I literally keep a kilogram of German gummies, there on my shelf. I'll eat them one day. They were sent to me by my German exchange partner, who sometimes stops by the stream even. Haven't seen him in a little while, but sometimes stops by the stream. Yeah, I literally don't know where it could be. I very much like to find it. I mean, I sorted through a bunch of cables back here, if you just excuse me for a hot second looking back here. But I don't think it's anywhere in these pile of cables or anything like that. Yeah, it doesn't seem like. I have literally no idea what happened to the thing. Not in this bag, is it? No, that's just cables. Yeah, I'm gonna have to turn this freaking office inside out trying to find this thing. I really hope I didn't lose my freaking new 3DS for forever, you know? Like, I'm really bummed out about not being able to find this thing, especially because I'm the kind of person that always leaves things in like a place that I can find them, and I have no idea what the heck happened to this thing, you know? So, you know, I'm a bit bummed out because I do worry about, like, what if I can't find it again? Like, what if it actually, like, fell out of a bag somewhere and is now gone forever? So, you know, not exactly the best situation. And it freaking sucks because I was using it to, like, test Fate stuff out. Like, I figured out just before starting this playthrough how to stream footage from my new 3DS XL to my PC. Like, hold on. Like, I have unlisted footage on my YouTube channel about, like, testing out these various DLC maps that I sort of got working on my new 3DS, these Japan exclusive stuff. And so, like, I figured out how to, you know, get these maps working, and, like, footage from my actual 3DS streamed to, like, my layout here and such, which, you know, of course isn't going to be, you know, as good of graphics as on an emulator, which is why I used, like, the emulator. Is the biggest reason, is because, like, the graphics aren't as good on an actual 3DS and such. Like, there's that blur that comes with an actual 3DS and whatnot. But, like, I got it working and stuff, and this is how I was gonna showcase the, you know, Japan exclusive DLC stuff that I had just gotten working. So, you know. And there's the volume bugging out, which isn't an issue with the streaming software. That's just an issue with, like, how I plug in the volume to my computer and such, that I think I got sorted out sometime later down the line. But, you know, I really, really hope this thing isn't missing, because that was, like, the thing where I had my first working prototype of the freaking Japan exclusive DLC working, that I was able to stream to my computer and such. But yeah, and then there's Carol from Fire Emblem 6, who has like a 130% strength growth, so 30% of the time it goes up by 2. Man, the Tactician / Grandmaster code looks so badass. Yeah, and it's probably gonna be what I wind up going into in this playthrough, because, you know, the freaking cannon final class that you would have here doesn't get to wield, you know, a 1-to-2 range weapon. The Hashido Noble has swords, dragonstones, and stabs. Unlike the Nor Noble that has swords, dragonstones, and you know, magic. So, I really like this view. So, you know, one of my best class options to be able to wield magic, which is quite nice, plus swords for, you know, the Yato and stuff, is Grandmaster, I figure. Is that Kagero over there? Kagero, is something wrong? Hinata, what are you doing out here? I was just out wandering around. You're acting very unusual, a little suspicious even. I'm not. You definitely are. You aren't looking me in the eye for one thing. Now you're going all silent on me. It's fine if you don't want to talk. But if something is wrong, you should know that you can talk to me about it. What's on my mind has nothing to do with you, so don't worry. Why are you so persistent in asking? Well, it's only natural for friends to want to help each other out. Besides, how can a guy not want to help a lovely lady like yourself? Are you bucking me? No, it was a compliment. I was just trying to compliment you. Anyway, what are you worrying about? Tell me. I promise to help however I can. Sorry, but I must decline. I will see you later, Hinata. Kagero, hang on. Wow, she's fast. No, I can keep up with a ninja of her skill. Wonder what happened. Hello to the sky. How are you doing today? A Magic Knights for life? I mean, we could always go into freaking Dark Knight or something like that, but I mean... Alright, let's see here. Hey, heretic, wait up. Rinka, that's not a great way to try and start a conversation. Why? Isn't that what you are? Choose your words carefully. A heretic is someone at odds with their faith. Like a monk who lives a relaxed and slothful life, more concerned with desire over duty. Wait a second, that sounds like you're just describing yourself. Which aspect of my character are you referring to exactly? All of it? Like I said, you're just talking about yourself. Well, I suppose we'll have to agree to disagree. Whatever. Can you just tend to my cut, please? It really hurts. After insulting and pestering me, why would I ever want to help you? You're going out of your way to say rude nonsense to me. Because we're allies, obviously. You have a funny way of showing it. Usually your allies don't call you names and make baseless accusations. You should at least be able to trade me something if you want my help. Yeah, I don't feel like doing that though. Just hurry up and help me already. I don't think I could possibly have less motivation to do that. Honestly, even talking to you is making me wish I had a different vocation. Well, fine. Maybe I'll just spit on my cut and hope it heals all on its own. Good luck with that. Oh, Zama, huh? Well. Okay, almost every table is clean except for hers. Boro, is that you? What's with a 1,000-yard stare? Oh, right. You're on cleanup duty after meals. Sorry, I'll get out of your way. Rinka, wait. What's up? The way you eat, especially the mess you leave behind. It's a lot to clean up. Would you try to start eating more carefully? Carefully? Like how? Like, don't spray the meat's juices all over the tablecloth, or leave chunks of food on the floor. Maybe that's not how you eat. The Flame Tribe always digs their meals with both hands. We wolf our food down like actual wolves. Someone told me once I should use utensils when eating with you people, but I assumed they were joking. So table manners are different where you come from? Well, be a messy eater if you want, but I'm the one who has to clean it up. So like it or not, I'm going to teach you the basics of eating with utensils. What, you're serious? That's going too far. Then can you eat without making such an ungodly mess? Impossible. Goes against everything I stand for. I'm allergic to everything you stand for. This isn't the Flame Tribe, Rinka. You're supposed to abide by the customs of the land, right? Don't worry, I'll teach you everything there is to know. You'll catch on quick. Or you could just let me eat in peace. Yeah, but if you're causing trouble for someone else, then freaking... My, oh my, let's get these Caden supports. What to do? Why the long face, Caden? Is something the matter? I just found this little kitty. It looks like it's hurt, but I don't know what to do. I don't have any medicine or bandages or anything that could help the poor guy. Oh no, here, let me see. Oh, thank goodness. It looks like he just scraped his paw. This salve should do the trick. Oh, really? Thank the gods you came by. Okay, here we go. Just a dab should do it. Okay, I think he'll be fine now. Wow, thanks, Felicia. You're amazing. I'm happy I could be of some use. I'm definitely gonna have to pay you back. Is there anything I can do for you? Huh? Oh, nothing in particular. As if I could be satisfied with that. Come on, there's gotta be something. I don't know. Really, there's nothing I can think of. Oh, maybe you could let me help you with... Maybe you could let me help you take care of this kitty while he mends? What? But that would only mean more work for you. Yes, but it's something I want to do. Won't you help me, please? Wouldn't it be much easier if you didn't have to care for him all by yourself? I guess you've got a point. What if I panic again like I did earlier? Okay, I'm okay with it if you are. Yes, I knew you'd come through for me. Let's do our best. I'll be counting on you, Felicia. I won't disappoint you. We honestly prefer the Tactician outfit to the Grandmaster outfit. I feel like the Grandmaster armor gets it gets his too shiny in its awakening model. Yeah, and that's something that I like about the freaking Grandmaster in this game, is I'm fairly certain that it basically just has the tactician look without the, you know, being covered in shiny armor. You just look like the cool looking freaking tactician and such, you know? Briefly mute my microphone and sniffle there because apparently streaming gives me allergies. Come on, just a little bit more. Hey, Aboro, what you doing? Ah, Kaden, don't scare me like that. Oops. You just look so focused on whatever it was that I had to know. I was braiding something. Oh yeah? I've had people offer to braid my hair before, but I've never had my hair braided before. But you're probably braiding something else, Aboro. It's a particular way of braiding silk yarn into cords. But I have had freaking my mods, Anima and Shuck even, I'm fairly certain, have told me before, like, with hair like mine, it's something that they'd love to freaking, you know, do something with. You can use the cords to decorate swords or on kimono sashes. This one's a bracelet. Oh, right, I've seen that. It's really pretty when it comes out right. I didn't know you were so talented, Aboro. My parents used to run a clothing store, that's all. They taught me how to do this stuff when I was little. I used to kill time when there was nothing else to do by making these. Hey, don't undersell it. It must take real skill to make these bracelets. I mean, look how detailed they are up close. It's something else. If you like them that much, do you want to try making one? Oh, I'm not sure I'm up to that. Sure you are. It's easy. Once you get the hang of it, I bet you could learn in no time. Really? Maybe I'll take you up on that. I'll be happy to teach you. I'll let you know when I've got some materials together. Okay, I'll be waiting. I wish I knew, like, some basics of sewing. I have a hole in the pocket of one of my pairs of freaking pants, and it's irksome because I try to put something in there and then it just comes out from like my pant leg. Also, the tactician outfit fits the look of a Magic Knight perfectly, at least in your opinion. I need to remember what DLC map even gives the freaking tactician thingamabob. We might have to look into it at some point to get that specific thingamabob. Looks like Ryoma has a whole bunch, so Aboro, might I have a moment? Oh, Lord Ryoma, I'm really sorry for my behavior a few days ago. It wasn't right to ask if you want to come into my Fortnite squad. I was so determined to get you back in fighting form, but I couldn't fix anything nutritious enough to help. Can't apologize enough, my lord. Don't let it trouble you. I've never had anyone scold me like that before. It was a new experience for me. I found it most amusing. Is that so? Yes. I'm taking pains to get all the rest you insisted upon, Aboro. Well, that's a load off my mind. I only want you to be healthy, Lord Ryoma. You're my master's older brother, so your well-being matters a lot to me. Thank you. But I think you undervalue your critical importance to our army. Huh? Prolonged combat makes everyone tense. But you help people to ready themselves for battle, relaxing them and raising morale. Only someone with genuine compassion for one's allies can do that. Oh, well, I just do it because I want to. Don't deny that it's helpful. You know that it is. You ought to be proud of yourself. Ryoma, everyone has their part to play. I'm impressed that you found your niche and strive to better yourself as you have. Some weird burp just forced its way out. That's very kind, especially from you, Lord Ryoma. Also, when it comes to weird stuff like that, I cannot express to you, like, how many freaking... When I record my scripts for my video essays, I cannot tell you how many, like, screw-ups I have during my script that I edit out. That's always something weird, like, some burp forcing its way out or something like that. That, you know, I'm just recording a script, so I just let it blare out, and then I'm editing it later, and then I hear that, and I'm like, yep, editing that out. Yeah. Well, now you know something new about my freaking video essays, I guess. It's very kind, especially from you, Lord Ryoma. It's the least I can do is thanks. But speaking of tacticians, you consider doing Awakening no promotions recently? On what difficulty? Is the real question. Freaking Lunatic plus difficulty, no promotions, imagine. Phew. Sakura, are you okay? Why are you just sitting there? Did something happen? Ryoma, I'm fine. I was just carrying some heavy packages and stopped to rest. I'm proud of you for helping all the time. You're growing into a lovely young woman. I'm not strong like you are, Ryoma, so I'm not much help during battle. That's why I try to do as much as I can off the battlefield. That isn't true. You're plenty of help during battle. You're a talented healer. And you also freaking hit like a truck, but that's besides the point. There's no need to be so hard on yourself. It's okay to depend on us sometimes. But I don't want to inconvenience anyone. No one has ever thought of you as an inconvenience. In fact, there's something I want to show you. It's a limited edition copy of freaking... Never gonna give you up. Something you want to show me. Yeah, once you see it, you'll know how important you are to us. Meet me later. Of course. Well, I guess we gotta continue with the supports to find out what the thing is. Hiya-cho! Bitey! Bitey! Every time I see Hiya, I'm always gonna think of that freaking Ricky line. Hello, Hinoka. You're really putting a lot of effort into your training.
Ah, Ryoma. Of course I am. The stronger I become, the sooner we can end this war.
I see. That's an excellent goal. Though I regret that our lives had to go down this path.
What do you mean?
We're royalty of Hoshido. Our place is leading and inspiring our people. I wish we were doing it in times of peace, rather than war. Also, I hate the thought of you and all our siblings being in danger.
Ryoma, you must know just as well as I do that we don't have time to worry about that. I understand your concern, but don't let anyone else hear you voice your doubts. We need you to be strong. Hoshido needs you to be strong. Gotham needs you to be strong.
Hinoka, you're right. That wasn't like me. Forget I said anything.
I'm happy you feel you can be open to me, and it's nice to know you worry about me. I want to end this war quickly and erase that worry.
I've got an idea. When this war is over, let's go on a trip with all our siblings.
Trip, huh?
We can relax, set aside our weapons. You'll be able to dress like a proper princess instead of a warrior.
Proper princess? What are you trying to say?
Just that you don't have to be ready for battle at every moment. A little makeup, a little perfume. You might even find the perfect someone.
Ryoma, if you think for one moment... You're not serious at all, are you?
Did I go too far? Her face turned quite the shade of crimson when I mentioned makeup.
If you weren't my brother.
Well, I'm having more sniffles. You thought of trying it on hard, but the problem is that you're worried late game enemies might be too strong, so maybe normal? Have to do some research on Awakening's chapters to make sure the stats of the enemies aren't too inflated. Or you could jump in guns blazing, doing no research whatsoever, like you usually do when you do video game challenges. Yeah, I could always try it out and see what happens as such. See what comes of that. Kiacho! Bitey! Bitey! No, watch your stance, Takumi. Well, alright, that's enough for today. You can lower your sword.
Already? Don't you have time for more?
It's gotten into you. I don't recall you taking your training so seriously before.
Well, it's just that...
Come on, you can tell me.
I want to beat you.
Beat me.
One day you're going to be king, and I need to be strong enough to defend you. Right now, you're the one protecting me in battle. I've got to earn a place by your side.
That's not how it works.
Well, I can't rely on you all the time. I'm not a kid anymore.
Takumi, getting stronger is important, but it doesn't happen overnight. You can't rush it. I understand how you feel. I really do.
I don't believe you.
Stop for today. I'll train you as much as I can, but not when you're like this.
Ah, fine.
Takumi, wait. Welp. There's that. What other stuff do we have here? Early game would be pretty rough since Frederick is pre-pro. You wouldn't be able to use him until you get a second seal and unpromote him. Well,
my oh my.
This is terrible.
Tsubaki, what are you reading there? It has you so tense. You're wrinkling the pages.
Lady Sakura, it's nothing. There's no use trying to hide it. The rumor will spread soon anyway.
What rumor?
I accidentally doubled our weapons order. See? Right here. It should say 10.
Is that all? That's okay. It's better to have more weapons than not enough.
Every time I see "is that all," I always think of freaking Zero Suit's taunt from Smash Ultimate. Demote, that's right, we're not unpromote, that makes more sense. Only an idiot could mess up something so basic. This is devastating. My perfect record has a blot in it now. I'm finished.
Now, Tsubaki, I can think of a few slip-ups you've recovered from in the past.
I keep hoping you'll forget that, incident.
How could I forget your arrival at the castle? You were so splendid. And then you fell off of your Pegasus right in front of Hana and me. It was endearing.
More like embarrassing. You shouldn't delight in other people's misfortunes.
I'm sorry. At least I didn't laugh like Hana.
Well, don't get your hopes up. I will never repeat a mistake like that again.
Tsubaki, I'm sorry.
A flawed soldier is worthless. I must take my leave. Excuse me.
Tsubaki, I think you misunderstood me.
Well, let's see here. So we have these two with one.
The meal that Setsuna made for us was an absolute abomination. I'd rather eat cow pies than suffer through one more day of her cooking. Honestly, I'm not even sure that was fit for human consumption. Perhaps I should beg Lady Hinoka to banish her from the kitchen. Gods, what is that offensive scent? It smells like burning hair. Wait, no. Am I already too late? Sama, is something the matter? I'm just whipping up another meal. Did that savory scent bring you down to the kitchen?
Well, the smell brought me down. I don't know if I would call it savory, though. More like haunting or nauseating.
I'm glad that you're looking forward to trying my latest dish. Somehow, I don't think my feelings are getting through to you at all. Setsuna, are you just playing dumb? Sometimes I really wonder. I hope everyone enjoys my new meal as much as the last one. I'll need to do my best considering the expectations this time. Listen, normally I'd be delighted to laugh off your insanely oblivious nature, but unfortunately, my life is at stake, so I need to be crystal clear. For the love of all that is holy, you must make something fit for an actual human. Fit for a human? Oh, you mean something only a master chef could come up with. I understand. I haven't the foggiest notion how you came to that conclusion. Why are you reinterpreting what I said? How could I be more straightforward? You don't need to. I hear you loud and clear, Zama, don't worry. You don't want me to rest on my laurels. Obviously, I need to aim higher. Just you leave it to me. No, this is a big misunderstanding. Listen to me closely. Don't give us all food poisoning. Whoop. Also, healers in a no promotion run would be hard to use because you don't Sage, Falcon Knight, or Trickster. Yeah, they just heal and such. Is this the last support? I guess so. Looks like. Good morning, Lady Hinoka. Good morning to you, Azama. I see you still haven't sorted out a suitable hair care routine. Your bedhead almost makes you look like a giant red insect. Excuse me? This is how I style my hair on purpose. Oh, so you spend all your time on your hair. That must be why your clothes are so wrinkled. Damn it, Azama. You're not wrong, but do you really need to point that out? Well, I held my tongue the other day when you spilled all those eggs in the kitchen. Oh, I did have a good laugh about it behind your back, of course. For a mighty warrior, you sure are clumsy. Look, one of the eggs was already cracked and it made everything slippery. Wait, why am I explaining myself to you? You're my retainer. What's with all the back talk? Yes, we mustn't forget that I'm your servant. Even though we only met because I rescued you. You were such a pathetic Pegasus rider when you were younger. That's true. However, I've always been handy with the Naginata. Would you like an up-close demo of how handy I can be? You're threatening me? How rude. After all I've done for you. Yeesh, some people can't handle even the tiniest amount of power. What have I done to deserve this constant berating? If I had known what you were really like, I'd have pawned you off to someone else. Maybe it's not too late. Well, I have a few things to attend to. It's been nice talking with you. What? No, it hasn't. Well, there's that. I'm gonna have to look into like who's gonna need to A+ support who for like some coming up stuff. Oh yeah, don't I have like some more? I have a Rinka statue that can be put down. And a bunch of statues that can be upgraded, but I'm just like not gonna bother as things currently are, methinks. Like, I know that we have a bunch of upgrades that can be done. Sure. Sure, look at that. Crazy, it's upgraded. Look at all them statues and stuff. Sure, we'll get another freaking gold statue. It takes a lot of points and things. Yeah, I think that we're going to go ahead and advance to the next chapter and see what we're working with here with all of our crazy new promoted classes and whatnot.